today we're gonna answer a few questions. So today I'm gonna answer 20 questions. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat, which I usually don't really wear a hat. It's my little Finn hat. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I have numbers from 1 through 20, and I'm gonna put them in my hat, and then one by one I'll answer questions. So the list that I have is 30 questions and I only have 20. So let's have fun. So this is the list that I'm going to use. I'm going to put it right here. So I just realized that the questions that I picked, they have two number 14s. It's supposed to be 14, 15. Obviously somebody doesn't know how to count. I didn't make it. So the questions are in the hat. Now I'm going to pick a number. Let's see. $29. Number 29 says sweet or salted popcorn. For me, it kind of depends on the occasion. When I go see a movie, I definitely want like that salty buttered popcorn. But when I just at home, I like that caramel, nice gooey type popcorn. Let's see. The next number is 19. Number 19 is 5 things I hate. Hate is a really strong word, so I'm gonna put dislike. The main thing that I dislike, I live in New York City, so I definitely dislike or hate the MTA. That's how it is. Another thing that I hate or dislike is tomatoes. I don't know about you guys, but that texture is just so disgusting. I cannot eat tomatoes by itself or even in my sandwiches. I take them out. I also hate people or dislike people that are impolite. They don't know how to say please, thank you, or excuse me. It's just like, where the hell is your manners? Go find them, please. Another thing I hate or dislike is being stuck in traffic or just waiting on a line in general. I just hate waiting. I am so impatient. I'm like the most impatient person that I know. It's just so hard to just sit and wait and do absolutely nothing. Like, that's the worst. Another thing I hate or dislike is winter. Winter is coming. I hate the cold. I don't like the snow. I would rather it be summer all year long. So eventually I am gonna plan to leave New York City because I cannot stand the cold months here. For the night is dark and full of terrors. The next number is 6. And that says the last dream I had. The last dream I had was one of those weird ones that just keep changing from one thing to the next. I don't really remember what it was. I think I was going from one place to the other, so the zoo, and then I ended up somewhere else, and it was just in a matter of seconds, but it was hours apart. It's one of those weird dreams. I can't really recall it. My dreams are bizarre. The next number that came up was number 3. 3. And that one is my biggest strength. My biggest strength is also one of my biggest downfalls. It's actually that I'm just a very nice and laid back person, which means that I don't like conflict. I don't like to get into any problems whatsoever. I'm such an avoidant type of person, but that's also my biggest strength, is because I also have a big heart on top of that. I care way too much, to the point where it's I'm very sensitive. The next number I got is 23. 23. And that one says favorite body feature. I don't know if that means for me or for other people. I know that my favorite body feature on myself is obviously my eyes and my eye color. They are like, I don't even know what color they are. They change. So I think that's pretty cool. I also like other people's eyes, even if they're just brown. I love looking into other people's eyes as well. The next number is, let's see, so hard to open. 22. And it says my favorite item of jewelry. I used to have a bracelet. I no longer have it anymore, but I don't wear jewelry. As you can see, no necklace, no earrings. I have this up here. I used to have an industrial piercing, and that was my favorite. But when I got pregnant, I had to take it off because it got infected. And that was just so weird. I didn't know that piercings can get infected while you're pregnant, so apparently they do. My belly ring actually also was starting to get infected too, so I took it off. I was gonna take it off anyway, but yeah. So my industrial piercing is gone. I actually want to get it again, so hopefully I get that soon. The next number is 15. 15. And that one asks what's my lucky number. My lucky and my favorite number is number 5. I don't know what it is about it. I think when I was younger, I used to like the letter S. So the number 5 was like a similar way to write the letter S. So I was like, oh my god, I love the number 5. And I also love the letter S. That is like, it's weird things about me, I don't know. The next number is 30. And it says someone that I miss. Someone that I miss is my best friend from Puerto Rico. I think she knows who she is. If she's watching, hi, I miss you. She's actually gonna come over here in September, and I'm actually really excited to see her because I haven't seen her in like, I think it's been a year, but you know, that might not be long, but we've been apart for a long time, and it's just, she's one of my closest friends, and I love her so much. If you're watching, I love you. But I definitely miss her, and I can't wait for us to get reunited again. And this one is number 7, and it says phobia. I can't really think of any phobias that I have. I have no idea, honestly. I don't have any big phobias. I'm not really scared of anything besides confrontation. So I don't know if that's considered a phobia or anything, but I definitely, if it has to be one thing, I guess maybe it's just confrontatiophobia. Is that a thing? The next number I'm answering is number 12. And it says cats or dogs. I'm honestly a big fan of cats over dogs. I love dogs, but something about kittens. I love kittens over puppies. They're just so like independent. They don't care, you know, you can bother them. They won't bother you. Like, they don't need too much attention. They just give them what they need and they'll be good. The next number is, let me see. Number 9. Number 9 is the color of my hair. It's actually very dark brown. So that's like the original color. It's like almost close to black. I dyed it a couple of times. The recent time I dyed it is like a burgundy type of color almost, but it really just looks black. So that's the color that it is. It's just dark brown. Eyelashes on fleek. The next one is 14. Number 14 says the last thing I ate. The last thing I ate was bread with butter, butter rolls, and I had an apple juice with it. It was pretty good. Number 8. Number 8. I don't know why I did that. I just I'm so bored. Number 8 says my favorite movie. If anybody knows me knows that my favorite movie is Lion King, but the second part. Not one, not one and a half, the second part, okay? Because that love story is like phenomenal. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's my favorite movie of all time, ever. The next question is number 20. Number 20 is 5 things that I love. 5 things that I love. Number 1 is chocolate. I can't have much of chocolate right now because my baby is allergic to milk, and I usually eat anything that has to do with chocolate. I usually like guzzle it down with milk, which is the second thing that I love the most. I love milk. I love milk so much, and I had to give it up. So it really hurt me. And why not just combine those two? So the third thing that I actually love the most is chocolate milk. I love it, love it, love it. I usually have a glass like right before I go to bed or in the middle of the day. I can't anymore, but I used to. I also love going out or going to theme parks or water parks or anything like that. I just love to be outside, being in the outdoors or even in nature. I love it, love it, love it. I hate being inside. I hate being inside the house. I think it's boring. I drive myself crazy, like just being inside all the time. And I obviously love food, as like the first 3 things that I mentioned were pretty much food related. I love to eat. I love to just dig in. I love Thanksgiving. So I can't wait. Like, it's almost right around the corner. I'm like really excited about it because I love eating food. I love packing my plate and just eating. The next one I got was number 28. And it says, what's my favorite book? My favorite book is A Child Called It. I don't remember who wrote it, but it's one of my favorite books about a little kid who gets abused and he's like going through a hard time. It's been a long time since I've read it. I should probably reread it again, but it's actually one of my favorite books. I think I've read it like maybe twice, and to get me to read something once is hard enough as it is. The next number, let's see. 21. 21. So it just says random fact. I don't know if this is a random fact about me or something else. But a random fact about me is that I sit in a very weird position. So like they call it like the W sit or whatever. I've been sitting like that since I was like 3 years old, or for as long as I can remember. It's actually my favorite way to sit. I don't like to sit pilgrim style. I never did. They tried to make me sit like that when I was in kindergarten, and I wasn't having it. So even they tried, and I didn't like it. The next number is 11. It says favorite flower. I don't really have a favorite flower. But if I had to pick, I guess I would say roses maybe, but that's like so typical. So I actually don't know what my favorite flower is. Not a lot of people have gotten me flowers before, but mostly I get roses, and I guess they're nice, but I don't have a favorite flower. So the next number is 26, and it says, what do I love about myself? Well, earlier I mentioned that I really like my eyes, but aside from that, I actually love my personality and the way that I am. I have not changed since forever. Like, I've gone through stuff and I've been through a lot of like different things, but I've never changed who I was as a person inside. So I'm still the same fun-loving, caring, funny person that I've always been. So that's what I love about myself. That I stay true to myself no matter what. I try to. The next question is number 13. Number 13 says, it's my favorite holiday. And as you heard earlier, one of my favorite ones is Thanksgiving. I love, 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 love Thanksgiving. Like, so much. I love it so much. I mean, who doesn't like to be around a whole bunch of family members just eating and catching up? Like, to me, that sounds like a great time. The next one is number 4. And it says piercings that I have. Earlier I already showed you that I have this one up here, and then I used to have the industrial. I don't have it anymore. And I also have my belly button. I actually have it pierced right now. I re-pierced it after I gave birth, and I started to notice that my belly was going down, and I don't have any stretch marks like on my stomach, which I'm so grateful for. Oh my god, oh my god. But yeah, I re-pierced it myself. I didn't go into the tattoo shop or anything. I was just like, if I can find the hole again, then maybe I can just pierce it myself. And that is exactly what happened. I just reopened the hole that was there, and it's just like, it's like I never took it out. The next number is 24, and it says tattoos that I want. I don't have any tattoos, but if I was to get one, it would be probably my son's name or something to do with my son. Can you hear him now? He's in the background giggling. But yeah, I would definitely get something that like is related to my son, because he's one of the biggest things in my life. I really love him, and it would be something meaningful. I know everybody says eyebrows on fleek, but yo, what about them eyelashes though? So if you liked what you watched, just subscribe, press the like button, share it, you know, bada bing, bada boom, whatever. Leave some comments. Let me know what it is, if you guys want to talk about something, if you guys have some topics or anything that you want me to do, let me know. I can't believe it. You gotta do everything despacito, mini, 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 despacito. So I just realized that the one that I picked, so just bear me, just bear.